Check. Okay, we're good. Sorry, folks. A little bit of a late start for me. All right, welcome to Arizona. It's a little colder in this rink than it is outside. Sabercats taking on Mission, also from Arizona. I think they skate out of this rink quite often. We're going to be in a funny camera angle today. No good vantage point on this side. It looks like the other rink might be better, but 2 of our scheduled games are going to be over here. But nonetheless, Sabercats taking on Mission. Cats will be on the face-off, left side of the Mission goaltender, right down in front of us. It's going to be Cody Marchand on the draw. 15-minute periods. Marshy on the draw. Picked up, sent to the corner, right to Mandeville. Ian to the front, shot chance for Alex. Good chance right off of the face-off for the Sabercats. Puck bounces out of the zone. It's weird broadcasting this way. But you know what? We'll have the attack zone twice. So these are the best seats in the house. We've got a whistle in the corner. I don't know if it's a penalty or if that puck just kind of stalled and we're just going to go to a face-off. It's going to be a penalty. Looks like Hilly's going to go for a high stick. So 2 minutes. The Killers are out. Hard to see from far away. I think that's Mandy on the faceoff. I see Marshy down there. He's in front of the net. Pass sent across up high. Marchand, the pest on the outside. Backhanded back to the corner. D to D pass up high at the point. Puck sent behind the net, picked up. Shot set in front of Dom. You can't see anything? Yeah, we'll do a radio broadcast for the far side of the ice and a regular one that you can see on the near side. I'll go with my best 1942 radio announcer voice. All right, face-off picked up. Nice shot, blocked by Ozzy. Outstanding. Race up top goes Enzo, removes man from puck. That could have been a high stick there. Marshy almost picks off the pass. Now moving down into the Sabercats zone. Sent wide to the corner. Race behind the net, 1:15 here left on the kill for the Cats. Same unit. Pinello removes man from puck. Enzo chases behind the net. Marshy's got the front covered. Taken to the outside, now up to the point. Back to the half wall. Behind the net. Play broken up in front by Marchand. Good stick check. Shot makes it all the way in. Dom brushes it aside. 50 seconds left on the kill. Backhanded all the way down the ice. Cats are going to get some fresh legs. Cicero comes flying off of the bench. He's the pest back in Mission zone. Some weird behavior already by the goaltender for Mission. Play broken up at the blue line. Picked up again. Oh, just past Nison's stick. Good pickup by Mission. 20 seconds left on the kill. Sent up high again. No shot attempt. That's going to get picked off. Here goes John. Cicero in the zone. Sends it to the corner. 10 seconds left on the kill. Cats need to break up one more pass to make sure there's not time for a rush. Now to that half wall in front of the bench. Good entry in the zone. Dom's going to make the save. Backhanded away from Dom. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, and Cats have a little bit of a rush to start it off. Sam Lehman with the puck. That got stuck on something on the ice. Now way down the other side behind the net. Picked up in the corner by the Sabercats. I think that's Jeff. It's even hard for me to see. It's picked up. Jake is in the zone. Oh, we had a trip there. Sammy got dumped. No hand in the air, just one on us. I guess I can presume we're going to get a little home cooking if we're playing at Mission's rink. That's home cooking, not in a good way or a delicious way. Puck sent back in by Mission. 11:20 left here in this first period. Not sure what the Zamboni situation is going to be. I'm going to guess not 2. Puck at center ice. It's taken away. Murph had it. Spoons with the pressure down low. And the goaltender twice now has put his hand over the face of a Sabercats skater. All right, we're going to have a face-off right down where we want it. Cats had a chance off of their last face-off in the Mission zone. It's going to be Dylan on the draw. Out with Calvin Parker and Cicero. Proken back on D with Jeff. Play flipped up and out of the rink. We're going to have another face-off. Anderson on the draw, wins it, sent it back to the front, shot just a little wide, good shot. Good rebound, made its way all the way back to the Mission goaltender. I'm standing, I know I could sit down, but I'm afraid my rear end would freeze to the bench. All right, puck picked up by Mission. Trying to exit the zone, flip down the ice, sent deep, icing waved. Proken behind the net, sends it around. Picked up by Calvin, tried to chip that pass out. Save again, Dom, loose in front. Dom covers it up, great job. 10:24 left in this first period. All right, Marshy's going to be on the draw, left side of Dom. Face-off won by Marchand. He picks up the puck. Looking for some space to pass. Keeps the puck. Taking it out of the zone across the blue line. Now over to center ice. Shot, saved Dom and covered up. A replay of what we just did. All right, Marshy again on the draw. 10:09 in this first period. Face-off won by Marchand again, sent behind the net. Picked up by Hilligoss. Taken away by Mission. Shot through traffic, gloved out of the air by Dom. All right side of Dom this time. Marshy again on the draw. Wins it, sends it back to the corner again, picked up by Hilly. Sent to the half wall. Marchand's going to go pick it up. That was Marchand and was that Mandy? It must have been. Marchand flips it deep, wrapped it around. It goes to Alex. Alex picks it up on the backhand, set in front. Marchand was there, picked off. Loose puck in front, shot and a goal. All right, face off at center ice. Lehman wins it, sends it back. Picked up on the D end of things. That's Cats. Puck flipped back deep around the back of the net. Ozzy sends it up. That's Spoons. Now picked up by the Sabercats. Nice pass on the outlet. Shot by Cats. Kept in. Lehman's going to get it. Hit from behind. Sticks with the puck. It stays in the zone for a second. It's still in. No, it scoots its way out. Now a battle to get that puck back in. It's pinned up against the boards. Keep that puck moving. That's picked off by the Sabercats. Spoons almost had a rush. Good play by number 5. Murphy did a good job getting that puck out of there. Deflected puck across the ice. Spoons picks it up, passes it back. Ozzy setting it up. Good pass across. Little space for the Sabercats. Here we go. Cats flips it down the ice, sends a short hop in. Picked up by the Mission goaltender. Good pressure by Parker. Skates right through the crease and behind the goalie. Nice hit by Anderson on the far side. Anderson with the pressure. Puck sent to the front. Oh, it's picked off. Parker's all over the place. Attaboy, Calvin. Now across center ice. Into the zone we go. Anderson sends it to the corner. Now behind the net. John's going to chase it. Now sent back in and around. It goes to Parker. Calvin with the backhand. Kept into the zone. By Prokin. We got a chance in front. Chance for a shot. Good move. Good poke check by number 21 for Mission. Battle for the puck in the corner. Anderson's going to get it. We got a hand in the air. They got that one. They're going to call a rough at least. Dylan's okay. We got a rough 2 minutes for roughing. Cats are going to be on a power play. Time to get that goal back. Faceoff's going to be on that side, to the right on your screen. Mandeville's going to be on the draw. Out there with Alex and Enzo, Cody, and Ozzy, of course. Faceoff's going to get picked up by the Sabercats. Loose at people's feet. Still loose. Shot! Oh, just wide of the net. Good shot. Marshy keeps it in the zone. Marchand up high. Makes a move to the middle. Passes across. Cats looking for some space to work. And now they create it. Mandeville's going to be in the corner. Still with the puck. He's going to be in front. Trying to find Marshy. Crashing. Oh, Marchand almost had a chance. Right, we're going to have a set play now behind. It goes to Marchand. Near the half wall, passes across. Here goes Mandeville into the zone. Cats are in. Marchand coming down the middle. It's up high. Mandeville with the shot and the goal! Oh, baby! Good shot. Woo! Mandy with the shot. Marshy tipped it. Did he tip it? Well, either way. It's a point for both boys. Marshy and Mandy at it again. First time that goaltender's really been tested. I think if we can get on him, we're going to find the back of the net. Marchand on the faceoff. Puck sent back, now wide off the half wall, chipped in and then out of the zone. Sent back in, Marchand picks it off. Sent up high off the wall, picked off by Mission. Sent to the corner, good poke check by Hilly. Behind the net, Enzo chases. Marshy goes to help. Loose puck, nice save by Dom on the shot. Cats trying to get it out, and they do, almost. Marchand chips it out. Alex had it. Now the Cats are in the zone again. Nison's right in front of the net. Cats getting some fresh legs on the ice. Good stick lift by Ian. Half wall now to the left. They were offside. I believe Mandy, when he put his hand in the air, he's got a better view than us. Loose puck on the half wall. Picked up in space. It's going to be Mandeville. Just south of 6 minutes left here in this period. Mandy's going to go to the corner. Good hit by number 10. It's going to be picked up. Sam Lehman's back there. Sammy gets the puck, looking for somebody in front. Finds it. Oh, just in front of Spoons. That would have been great. I'd love to see a goal by number 5. Puck flipped up, and it gets out of the zone. Picked up again. That's Sam Lehman. Nice backhand pass. Oh, we were offside. I was wondering why we were bailing. Puck heads to Dom. Uses the stick to stop it. Sent across. Bouncing puck just hopped over Sam's stick. Now picked up again just past Spoons. He's got it. Looking for a pass. He finds it in the middle. Jeff with a good takeaway. Puck flipped out of the zone. Let's have a face-off at the dot or maybe even at center ice. 5:03 left here in this first period. Where are we right now? Gilbert, Arizona. It's about a half hour outside of downtown Phoenix. Nice flight in yesterday from Denver. I had a window seat for once. That hasn't happened in a long time. Face-off picked up by Mission, sent to the half wall. Ozzy picks it up. Battle for the puck. Into space now. Ozzy gets it. Now to Parker. Parker, nice pass. It goes up to Dylan. Dylan, right up the middle. Still has it. Shot! Calvin Parker, another shot! Parker came out of nowhere. What a first period by number 22. Shot goes back in. The dancing goaltender. With his glove in everybody's face. Gonna have a shot. Ozzy! Come on, buddy. Oh! Loose puck. Parker again on the boards. Big hit from double twos. Loose again is John Cicero. Shot off the back of the net. Just hit the side. They called net off. I don't even know if we had to move it. Yes, we did. That's a big sign for the Mets. Bo Bichette disagreed. Whoa. Marchand on the faceoff at the dot, left side of the Mission goaltender, sent back up high. Hit a stanchion, Kara. It hit a stanchion and took a funny bounce. Puck is flipped. We're going to have a high stick. Cats can't touch it first. They do. We have a whistle. We're going to have a faceoff. It's going to go all the way down. Alrighty, face-off's going to be the left side of Dom. 4:04 left in this first period. Shots are even at 5 apiece. Cats on the face-off. That must be Marshy. Oh, Alex Nyson almost made a nice pass to himself. Good hit by the Mission player. Sent across and just over the stick of Mandeville. Mission into the zone. They have numbers. Shot saved by Dom and up into the netting on that far side. 3:47. It is awkwardly quiet in here between plays. We have no music. Nothing. Marchand wins the faceoff, sends it to the corner, and all the way around. That's Nyson. Alex uses the wall, gets it almost out of the zone, or it was out of the zone, almost over center ice. Alex with it again, gets it in, and gets a good hit. Here's Mandeville again. He's got Marchand in the middle. Mandeville shoots on the rebound. Great entry by number 10 and a nice shot, and that's picked off by Enzo. Enzo's going to flip it deep again. That was batted into the bench by the Mission player. I think our faceoff should be here. It is. And by here I meant the dot to my right on the close side. Cats just need shots. If they can get a lot of shots off, they're going to score on this guy for sure. All right, Dylan Anderson on the draw. Face off one, set up high. Jeffrey with the shot. Gloved out of the air. Good shot at the point by Jeff. Good face-off win by the Sabercats. And now we go Dylan again. Anderson on the draw. Face-off just dropped to the ice. It's picked up again. Shot by Parker. Parker had his first varsity goal just before we left Denver. Cats got to tag up, and they do. Mission with the puck, trying to set something up. A good pressure by Cicero behind the net. Puck picked up in front. Test for Dom. Shot and a save, Dom. Chacon, my man. Shot off the post. That's why we put it there. Right in the way. Good hit by Dylan. Backhands it up. Cats have some space. Backhanded out of the zone. Just touched Cicero's stick. Good hustle now. That's Spoons, I think. JT was in the corner there. That is him. Pass comes up. Picked up by the Sabercats. Here we go. That's Sammy. Sam flips it deep. Clear picked up by Ozzy. JT trying to get back. Cats were still offside. Murph, and now we're back. We're good. No icing, sent all the way down behind. Picked up by Cats. Cats in the corner. Now Sam. Wrap behind. Sent up. Spoons had it. Taken away Mission with the shot. Another save, Dom. Flipped out of the zone. Smart play. Good pick by Murph. Puck sent across all the way to that half wall in front of the bench. Now picked up. In space, taken away by Mission. That's center ice. Wrapped in behind the net. Picked up by Oz. Sent just past Katz. Katz picks off the pass. Backhanded. Kept on that half wall by Mission. There's a lot of people in the corner. Cats end up with it. Here we go. Near side. Flip deep by Cats. Line change coming. Here comes Alex. Here comes Mandy. Marchand with the big hit. Takes the puck away. Sends it deep. Puck caught out of air. Here we go. Hand pass. Alex skates in. He's going to pick off that puck. Sent to the front. Marchand's there. A shot and flipped up in the air on the deflection. Good chance for the Cats. Big reverse hit by Alex. Sent up. Hands up high against Mandeville as always. It's ridiculous. Marchand's going to chase. Going to get the puck. Sent back deep by the Sabercats. Good grind by the Cats. Game's starting to get a little chippy, folks. Sent deep by Hilligoss. Hilly's going to get revenge. Puck sent back in by Parker. Almost kept in the zone again. Hilligoss went to get some revenge. Oh, no, that wasn't Hilly. That was Dylan. And that's going to be the end of the period, folks. 1-1 your score. We'll see you in just a couple minutes. I don't see the doors opening. We've got a little fracas in front of the Cats bench. We'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, we're back for the second period. We have been informed that there will not be a Zamboni. Games will go quick. It's like youth hockey all over again. Yeah. All right, shots pretty close to even, 9-8. Not in our favor at the moment, but some really great chances for the Sabercats. Are going to be looking to score down the other end. We're going to be right behind Dom for the second period. All right, Marshy's going to be out for the face-off to start the second period. Let's let this wild rumpus start. Face-off sent back. Mission has it. Tipped down. They're going to call a high stick. Cats are going to pick it up. Hand goes down. No penalty because we touched it first. Hilly sends it back around. It's going to go up that far side. Sent back in behind the net. Marchand goes and gets it. That was the corner. Picked up by Alex. Alex sends it across. Nice pass. Here goes Murph. Good catch on the pass by Murphy. Marchand streaking down the middle. Murph is going to go to the corner. Oh no, Marshy's going to pick it up behind the net, sends it around. Sent back by Enzo. Marchand behind the net. Wrapped up the boards, up to the blue line, kept in by Hilligoss. Hilly over to Marchand. Marchand with the puck. Sent in front. Ooh, almost a shot chance. Good hit. Mission's got a 2-on-1, kind of broken up. Nice save by Dom. No clean shot there. That was a great hustle by Enzo and a nice save on the deflection by Dom. 14-12 left in this very young second period. 1-1 is your score. All right, Dylan Anderson's going to be on the draw right side of Dom. Puck loose behind Dylan. Chance for a shot. Goes wide. Poked up high. Blue line, Dom. Sends it aside. John sends it up to Dylan. Dylan tips it out across center ice, but picked up by Mission. Sent back in. Jeff's going to get it. Backhands it out of the zone. It's back in. They're offside. They're offside! Offside! They're way offside. Even I saw that. So it must be true. All right, puck picked up behind the net. Good hit by Dylan. He's going to get it. Sends it off the boards. Picked off just up top of the circle. Mission's going to flip it back in. Now they are still technically offsides. Not in reality. They missed the call, but they are still offside. The NHL main office in Toronto will review it. Puck kept in by Mission. Got to get the puck out of the zone. If nothing else, they get some fresh legs out there. Good hit by Jeff. Still picked up by Mission. Cats got to get control of the puck. Front of the net, Prokin makes a last-second great play and picks off the pass in front. Here goes Cicero. He's got the puck. A shot. Oh, a rebound, backhanded back in. Big hit. And we have a hand in the air. I think that was Calvin, took a big one there in the corner. Ozzy goes over and makes sure Calvin's okay. He's up, folks. All right, we have a power play coming here for the Sabercats. I'm not sure. What'd they get? 2? Or they're 2? There was a bit of a long explanation there at the booth. We'll see what they put up on the board. Most stressful job, I'm sure, in all of... Yeah, they're going to go, it must be a 2 and 10. A double minor.
Yeah, I think you have 1 minor and then coincidental.
1 minor and then 1 coincidental. Okay, I see. All right, so we have a matching, and then we have 2 minutes. So Cats are on the power play. All the way down the other side. Mandeville's going to be on the draw. Marchand back up high with Alex. I know Ozzy's down there, and I'm pretty sure Enzo's down there. That's the usual suspects. Puck sent to the corner. Enzo's going to chase. Mission has the puck. Good pursuit by number 15. Cats might be able to dig this one out. Sent off of Alex's shoulder. It's kept in by Enzo, but now down the ice goes Mission. Marshy's back. Ozzy's back. Marchand chases the player to the outside. Now behind the net. Good hit by Marshy. Removes man from puck, and now goes Oz. Ooh, good pick off on that pass by the Mission player. 1.5 minutes. Puck around to Marchand. Now back to Ozzy. Cats setting it up. Good pass by Oz. Far side. Send it into Marchand. Marchand's going to get it in the zone. Up the middle. Passes to the outside. Chance for a shot. And gloved. Ooh, an early whistle. .111 left on the board here in the Cats power play. 12:03 left in this second period. Pass now on the far side, sent up high, just past the stick of Cicero. It was kept in but picked off. Mission's going to be on a rush, but it's picked up by a good back check by the Sabercats. Good hit by John. Puck now up, it goes to Murph. Across center ice now in the zone. Here goes Murph. Shot! No rebound chance. Jeff was streaking right towards the net. All right, faceoff's going to be Sam Lehman. Let's get a goal, boys. 41 seconds left on the power play. It's picked up by the Sabercats. Good win by Sam. Half wall, Murph sends it back up top. John. Cicero sends it back, looking for a lane. Good backhand pass by Murph. Battle on the wall. We're in the corner now. Sent behind the net. Oh, that was the front. Might have got a piece of it. Another shot. Made it through traffic. Sent up high. Hilligoss is going to chase. Cats got to make sure they're back. John had it handled. And that's why. Puck goes all the way to the corner. 5 seconds left. We're almost back to 5-on-5 hockey. Good pick by Murph. Pass to the front. Tied up by Jeff. We're back to 5-on-5. All right, Mission's offside. They got that one. Sent around and up the ice. It goes right to Mandeville. Here goes Mandy. Across center ice, picked off by Mission, but sent on over. It's Sam Lehman. Cats got caught offside. 10:27 left in the second period. All right, Marshy comes out with Alex. Cats and Ozzy back on defense. Mandy stays. At the dot, Marchand wins it, sends it over, and now sent into the zone by Mandeville. Sent into the bench. We're going to have another face-off. It's going to be outside of the zone at the dot. Shots are 12-11 now in favor of the Sabercats. That's been a number that's trending in the right direction as of the past couple of weeks. Sabercats' number of shots on goal has drastically increased. Sent into space, just past Alex, picked off on its way actually by Mission. Now sent deep. Ozzy's going to go get it. Picked off by Mission. Marchand's got the front of the net covered. Marshy picks it off. Another matching. I think the officials are trying to make sure that the game didn't get any more chippy than it was starting to become. So matching penalties. We don't want any of our boys off the ice, obviously, but a match is at least not a deficit from a numbers standpoint. All right, Dylan returns to take the faceoff right side of Dom. Nice pass out. It's good to see Parker back on the ice. 22 took that big hit that led to a penalty for Mission, and he's back. Sent back deep. Broken's going to chase. He goes to the corner. Puck sent up, picked up by Parker. Calvin is in the middle of everything today. Great job. Off to the races goes Cicero.